There it goes. We're live.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You don't have like a crawl or something like that?
Didn't count you down.
A what?
Countdown?
Nah, man, we don't do that shit. This
No.
is
We're not
amateur.
high tech, are we?
Nah. So, anyways, what's up, YouTube? It's been a while since we've done this, is what it is. Shit. This is episode 24 of Sigs, Slabs, and Con Talk. It's your West Coast Comic Connection, Cholula's Comics, saying what's up. Today we have our brother, Mr. Murphy, there joining us. Say what's up to the people, Murphy.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's been a long time since I joined this little chat, but I figured I'd grace them with my presence, I guess.
Yeah, you and that's what you're doing. Thank you. Gotta say what's up to my brother Tatty. What's up?
What's up, everyone in the chat who's ever out there? And yeah, Murph, thank you for grace, man. My beer's up to you, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers to you, bro.
Yeah. Cheers there, Murphy.
Cheers.
Tatty. All right, guys. Yeah, it's been a little while since we've been able to get together and do one of these. You know, we do them whenever we can. We don't got no weekly schedule or anything like that. So here we are with episode 24 of Sigs, Slabs, and Con Talk. And today, like we always do, you know, we got a little bit of a format that we're gonna go over. Hold on. Real quick two shout outs. Our chemist who joined us way earlier says, "What's up, yo?"
What's up?
And what's up to the homie AG Surfer? He says, "Holy shit, it started."
AG, where are you, bro?
Probably surfing the cosmos.
Yeah, he's surfing something right now. So, like I was saying, you know, we always got a little bit of a format for you guys. Today, we're just going to go over recent books, recent pickups, some hauls. Going to talk about a few authors and artists, some creators who are going to be doing some recent signings. You know, ever since the pandemic and all this stuff, we don't have our shows, we don't have our cons, we can't go out there and meet these guys. So, you know, the big two companies, CGC and CBCS, have been having these in-house signings. I know I myself have been enjoying them. I've been sending books off. I know Murph's been doing a bunch. We're trying to get Tat to jump in and join some of these as well. But at the end of the day, we're just going to talk about these creators who are up on the most recent slate to have their signings for both CGC and CBCS. And oh yeah, and Valentines is coming up around the corner. You guys ready?
Yeah.
You guys do anything special? Huh? Really? Hey, Murph, let me tell you. You know what I got my wife for Valentine's Day?
What?
So speaking of the pandemic and shit is shut down and all that, right? Lately they've been having these what they're calling virtual beer walks. So
nice.
Instead of going out and going to go do the beer walk, they send you a pack of beer to your house. You sit in front of your little screen there. They tell you what the beer's about. They do some entertainment, a little bit of a show in the meantime, and you're sitting there drinking your beers and having fun at home. So that's what I got her.
I love it.
That's cool.
I love it.
So we're gonna do that tomorrow. I'm pretty pumped. I can't wait for that.
That's cool, man. That's a good idea.
And plus the fact that she likes to sit and drink beer with me. That's dope.
That is dope.
That's a keeper.
Dope.
She's
a keeper. She's a keeper. For sure. She is a keeper.
Well, shoot, we were just talking about it. We are 15 years together now. Not 15 years married, but 15 years together now. Quite a while.
30 years together. 30 years together.
Wow. There you go. That's strong right there.
25 years together would be, it'll be 25 years in September. We'll be together, but it'll be 24. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. Damn. We'll be married 24 years in September.
Yeah.
And it was gosh, but we've been together longer than that, though, at least a year longer than that. So I'm just trying to remember that date. Damn, that's bad.
I know we want to talk about comics and shit, but yeah, I was 18 when I started dating my wife.
Damn.
I'll be 48 in June, so
there you go. That's dope, man. Congrats. Yeah. It's yeah, you're right. I mean, yeah, obviously we want to talk about comics, but man, that's not a small feat. You know what I mean? There's a lot of good times, but fuck, man, it gets rough sometimes.
Shit, I think
of course.
I think I turned 48 this year too. That's Crazy shit, dude. I'm not that far from you.
Yeah.
Damn.
You know, that's the fun about it. But let's talk about comics, guys.
I love it.
All
Let's talk about comics. I definitely
All right.
I got some books that I can show off. I know, Taddy, you got some stuff you want to show? Let's start off with some pulls.
You can go first if you want, or don't matter to me.
Yeah, I got a couple books right here next to me.
Yeah, show yours. I'll drink my beer and enjoy the show.
Oh, look at, and I highlighted you for some reason. Here we go.
That's
all right. Here we go. Okay, so talking about the recent stuff that the big two companies are doing with in-house signings. I'm thinking about biting on one, and because of that, I picked up this little set right here. It's a little 3-issue miniseries. X-Force, Sex and Violence.
Oh yeah, I have a few of those.
Yeah, so these are all Gabriel Del Otto covers.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, my money is on that cover. That's my fucking favorite cover right there.
I don't have that one.
Good domino and stuff. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, Domino and Wolvie. That's a badass cover right there. And there's that one right there.
I can't. I think I have the one after that one. I just got like 3.
And he did a couple of second printings for 2 of the books, and I know I have at least one somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of thinking about sending these in.
Yeah, might as well. I mean, those are nice covers, and I mean, it doesn't look like those things have any spine ticks in them for the cover itself. So those present really nicely.
That actually that set is not the better. I have a second set, which is the better of the 2 sets.
Mm-hmm.
Which is this one here, but yeah, I mean, definitely I'll take in one at least. The only thing that I'm thinking of is, do I want to send in all 3? Should I even send them in? Gabriel Del Otto is like one of those. He's not one of those older guys where I'm like, oh my god, I need to send this in right now because if I don't send it in, I'm not gonna. A John Romita, oh man, I'm sending it in right away.
Right.
A Joe Gila, who I think is going to be doing something pretty soon as well, got to send it in, right? Like, who knows how much longer we're going to have a chance at some of these guys, right?
Right.
But like a Del Otto, I'm not sure. I really don't even know if he is stateside. I want to say, is he one of the Italian guys, one of those the Italian painter guys, or do you know? Do you happen to know?
I don't really know, but I was just about to ask you that question. I mean, when the cons were happening, did you ever think? I mean, or did you ever hear that his name was going to be on the bill for some of the shows that you go to?
I've never seen him around. No.
Right. So, I mean, this might be one of those chances where, if you can get him, you might as well get him now if it's at a good price, a good rate, and
yeah. Yeah, because I think he's one of the he does that Italian style. There's Del Otto. There's who's the other big guy who was it?
Perillo.
Mattina.
Well, then you also have Perillo too, though.
And Perillo, those are like the 3 big like Italian painter style artists, right? Like, and so I don't know, man. Like I'm going back and forth, but I think I want to send him in. I think I do.
Hey, you should. I mean, seriously, if he doesn't come around that often, or if this is the first time you can really imagine him being around, sucks you can't meet him in person, but to get a signature and get it signed, I mean, why not, man?
Yeah. So there's that. Speaking of recent pickups, it's not a show if we don't got some Clayton Crane. So
love it.
I ordered these a while back. As a matter of fact, the homie AG is the one that put me on because I think he gets all the Clayton Crane notifications.
That and J. Scott Campbell.
Yeah, exactly right. Him and J. Scott. So he put me on these, and I think it was. Oh yeah. It's through KRS Comics.
Oh, the Virgin variant.
And I got the Virgin variant, and I liked it so much that I had to pick up a second set just for the hell of it.
Why not?
The only thing that I missed out on, and I was actually talking to Murph about this before you jumped on, was so not only did he do this, which is obviously the cover swipe of Hulk 340, right? Except he's got Venom there in the claws instead of Hulk.
Right.
He also came out with a black light poster variant. So it's all like psychedelic with all these like colorful highlighter colors in the background. Like, it looks pretty cool. And I wish I would have gotten it. I missed out on it. And now I'm seeing on the secondary market going for like $100 a pop, 120, and I'm like, man, I'm not spending that much on those, right? Like, Murph, how much would you spend on a new issued recent variant?
Ooh, I don't know, $6. I'll be like CBA. Yeah,
Yep.
it's got to depend on what the content of that cover is. If you want to give me a Star Wars, cover that's hot, because Star Wars is hot, you could twist my arm for like, $20-$30, something like that, but I'm not going to go 40 or 50 unless I'm getting the trade dress and the variant.
It's too
Um,
much, right? Like these things
yeah,
it's just getting out of hand.
it's getting crazy.
And
Definitely.
there, yeah, I mean, and there's a couple here and there that I wouldn't mind jumping on, but it's just, I don't know. It's like when every other week there's a freaking $200 cover and a $100 cover that has a cover price of
Yeah.
$3.
No, I'm not doing that.
It's just too
Nope.
much.
If I'm spending hundreds, then it better be from the 60s, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. A couple more books to show. Just some little pickups, just mostly filler. I don't think there's anything too big about these books that I'm going to show here. But speaking
Right.
of X-Men, which we were talking about X-Men before this, Uncanny X-Men number 324. And I believe this is still when Wolverine had the adamantium taken out of him, so he's like kind of feral looking.
Right.
All right. Yep.
And then this one is issue 436. We got Tat's favorite bad guy there in the background, Juggernaut. We got issue 446. That one I'm not too familiar with, but again, just some filler for me.
Right.
And then issue 497, which is this one I really like because thank you. This one I really like because it's like a throwback. Like they look like they're all like flower power 70s kind of
Yeah.
bell bottoms on. I thought that was pretty dope.
Yeah. Cyclops is kind of wearing, looks like a Beatles tribute outfit. You know what I'm saying? Like Sergeant Pepper's.
Yeah, Sergeant Pepper, right? That's what it is.
Yeah. And then she looks like she was like in Charlie's Angels. The other guy looks like he was in the movie New York Warriors or the Warriors, whatever that movie, the Warriors.
Oh yeah, with the
Are
tassel.
you bashing Big E's in the New York Warriors?
Oh, don't even. Hey,
damn.
Murph.
Yo.
Don't even say I'm doing that, my friend. I love you, but man, don't say that. I'd never do that about the New York Warriors, man. New York Warriors are the
ripping the New York Warriors.
It's
hell
fine.
no, dude. The Warriors are cool, man. I love the Warriors.
Let Murph say what he's gonna say. Nobody watches this anyways. Don't worry about it.
Well, nobody watches this or his videos because I watch his videos.
Nobody watches this.
Oh, okay. Because I watched Murph's last video about trading cards, and it was cool because the set that he has, I don't have any of those, but I have some of the older ones, and then I have those Marvel Masterpiece ones where Joe Jusko did a couple of those cards, and gosh, I want to say a couple other good artists. I don't think Alex Ross did any on there, but I know Joe Jusko did a bunch.
Joe Jusko did the whole set of that Marvel Masterpiece.
Those were badass too.
Yeah, I have like 2 complete sets of that.
You got any to show? You got any with you?
Oh no, dude, they're up in my room. I don't want to go up on a ladder right now.
I got them right here.
Don Thomas, the Time Lord.
And that's what I was going to ask. Hey, what's up, Don Thomas, the Time Lord? Thanks for joining us. Is it Don Thomas or is it Don Tomas?
Hey, can you read that okay?
It's definitely Don Tomas.
A 9/8. There's that Hulk you're talking about, signed by Stan Lee, bro. The issue you're talking about, number 340.
Yeah, nice.
9/8, signed by Stan Lee.
It's gorgeous.
Thank you. Bought that off the rack. Long time ago. I just need McFarlane on that. That'd be cool.
That's the one that AG made you get signed, right?
Yep, he told me take that book and X-Men number 12. He said those would be the 2 books if you're going to get anything signed by and get those ones. Yeah. All right. So yeah, I was glad he told me to do that. Big time, especially since that one came back in 9/8. This thing was like in an old bag and board. I mean, literally, it probably hadn't seen the day of light for years, and for it to come back in 9/8, that's pretty sweet.
And that's way before the whole like everybody knows to go get your books pressed and all that stuff. Right?
Oh yeah, big time.
You said you bought that off the rack or off the wall?
No, I bought that off the rack.
Dang, so that's your original OG copy that you bought.
Mm-hmm.
That's dope, bro.
Yeah, I
That's so hard.
almost every single comic book that I had back in the late 70s, mid 80s were all right off the rack, right off the shelf at the comic book store. They used to be there, and I just thumb through them, try to grab the better copy that I could, and go home and read it, take good care of it, and just after I read it once, I just put it away. I didn't touch it anymore.
That's how it's dope, bro. Real quick, Don Tomas said that he uploaded a new video where he showed some Elvis Presley Funko Pops. That's cool, man.
Oh
I'll
yeah,
get a chance to go check it out.
I'll definitely check it out because I know that there's 3 of them out there right now. There's the one where he's Heartbreak Hotel, and he's in that famous prison black suit, and he's doing his little dance.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Then there's the Blue Hawaii, which I have that one. That's the only one I bought so far. I want to get the other ones, but that was the one I really wanted right off the bat. But yeah, there's 2 more.
Did you crush the boxes?
No, but I do have some that are boxes are crushed. But I was thinking of you when I got them.
Yes.
Yeah, I figured.
Crush the boxes on Funko.
I figured the Murfinators fan club must have got to Oregon and started crushing shit.
Yeah, crush that shit.
Hey, AG's talking about all those how we were saying those variant covers that are getting out of hand and so many and they're going for so much. All those Patrick Gleason covers.
Mm. Yeah.
Well, is any of them getting out of hand, AG? I don't know. So ASM 55, the first print is going for what? 20, 25 bucks?
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like it went back down. It got as high as like 40, 50 bucks.
It did.
Really?
Sure. It's come back down to earth a little bit. Now there's a virgin variant of that same cover that a particular store had put out, I guess. I don't think it's a Marvel ratio variant. That one goes for, considerable, like $40, $50 a piece, maybe.
No, I saw it on eBay for 140.
All right, so maybe I'm off.
I was just surprised that, bro, they're up there in their hundreds now. The virgin variant only.
Oh,
there's a second print, a black and white. That goes for some money. Now then they have the red. One that was the actual second print. They're gonna have a blue. That's the actual third print.
Mm-hmm.
What else did they do? They did a Venom. That's a store exclusive.
Yeah, I saw that Venom. I wanted that one bad, but then I heard it was that, and I was like, oh well, I guess I won't be getting that book.
$100.
Yeah, I won't be getting that book.
Carnage one that they're gonna do. Gleason did, and then Gleason did what's the last one? Man Thing.
Yeah, so, I was just showing this. I got this at Goodwill for $1. I was like, that's cool because I got a Spider-Man.
That's got nothing to do with Gleason.
Oh, I know, but I just figured you guys got the screen on me. I'm gonna start showing other things besides my face.
We were I saw this one thing floating around on Facebook that Gleason had done a Darkhawk cover, but it was a fake. It was somebody who was just messing around, but just to show that how it's getting out of hand. I thought it was
I can see that. If you were stuck with Spider-Man characters, could he have done a Miles? Could he have done a ASM 2099 or
Silk?
A Silk?
Oh God!
Well, Silk doesn't have a mask, really.
Yeah, if he would have done a Craven. If he would have done like a Craven, I couldn't think or imagine who would want that one.
Yeah.
Craven.
Davis probably would want that one.
Davis.
Yeah, but you're going with what about a Spider-Ham?
Spider-Ham,
Spider-Ham.
Spider-Man Noir.
Regardless of how many come out there, I think they're fun. I'm trying to collect them as many as I can. And, if I get them, I get them. If I don't, then, I'm not going to have FOMO. I'm not going to feel missing out on it. I'm just, it is what it is.
Yeah, I feel the same way you do, Murph. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I started feeling that way about it when I saw it coming back down to the $20 price range. I was like, maybe I'll get one, but even that still kind of hurts. Like, I don't know if I want to spend $20 on a $3 cover price book that just came out a couple weeks ago. I don't pull the trigger yet.
I did. So I bought ASM 55 on Lords of Longbox auction today, like 10 minutes before we went live.
Oh wow. Okay.
Dark Side Jedi sold one, and he had that one plus the Del Otto variant. Was it Del Otto? Doesn't matter what it was. So it was $25. It was $30 total, plus my $9 shipping. So let's just call it $40. So I only have one, the regular ASM 55.
So $2,
and it's got a little bit of a little crease on the in the corner. I might have shared it with you guys on the Hall of Justice how pissed up I was about it, but I needed another one.
Right. So, well, it'd be nice. Yeah. Show us what it looks like later on.
But you got one in your pool though, right?
Well, that was the thing. So I pull one book from my LCS. It's ASM. So when that book came out, I was like, oh, I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to, I'll have it. So when I went in 2 weeks later, after the book came out, he went to hand me the fucking variant cover. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, no. He's like, yeah, I'm sorry. I don't have, I like, dude, I've subscribed with you for the last 20 years. Like, seriously, like, you don't, no. I said, go in one of your little files over there and you pull one out. So he did. But this is not it, obviously it, but, it was just like a little, I'm just going to do it on this. Watch this.
Don't do it.
All right. So anyway, it was a crunch. And I'm like, Randy, like, this, I'm like, are you serious? You're going to, he's like, yeah, they kind of came in that way. So I'm tracking his eBay store to see how many he throws up there. I really, and so far so good that he's not throwing anything up there. But I'm like, where's customer service? Where is the loyalty? I've been going to you and you only. I can go to other folks to get a subscription to ASM. Oh fuck! I can go get it from Marvel Direct, right?
Yeah,
right. Yeah, you can.
Right. And he wants to pull that shit. Like he gives me he never ever gives me cover B.
The variant.
Ever.
Right.
And then this particular week, me of all fucking people, wants to.
I wonder if he did one of these. So way back when I got back into collecting some of the DCs, I don't collect a whole lot of DC, but when they do some like certain storylines or stuff like that, I'll jump out and grab some DC stuff. One of the ones that grabbed my attention was when they did the first set of lenticular covers when they were doing their villain of the year or villain of the month, and they had so basically the villains had taken over. So every storyline, whether it was Batman, they cross it out and it's not Batman anymore, it's Joker. For Superman, it's not Superman anymore, it's
Luthor.
Right, all that, right? So one of them with two of the biggest covers that people were really looking for was Joker's daughter and Harley Quinn. For whatever reason, everybody wanted the fucking Harley Quinn one. So I had trouble tracking that down, right? I'm calling around, and we're lucky enough in the Bay Area where I'm at, and there's a good 6-10 stores within a 30-mile radius, right? So I'm getting books from all kinds of stores. I'm tracking my books down. This is before I have a pull list anywhere. This is before all that stuff, right? Calling stores, and I'm calling around, and this freaking Harley Quinn is impossible to find. Nobody has it. Nobody's getting it, or if they do, they're selling it for a bunch. I call one store, and I'm not even going to say the name of it. I call one store, and I talk to the owner, and this guy's he's like, good luck finding that. And I was like, well, yeah, man, that's why I'm fucking calling you. Like, what the fuck do you mean? Good luck on you. And he's like, well, how bad do you want it? He's off. You really want it? He's all, I could pull it out of somebody's pull box for $100.
Yeah.
I was like, and not just, it wasn't just the price point. It wasn't just the price point because I wasn't paying $100 for that book. That's not fucking
right.
Number one. But the fact that you're grimy enough to go into one of your customers' pull boxes.
Right.
Your customer who ordered this, who is
Right.
counting on it, no fucking loyalty, and you're gonna go pull it out of their box to make a quick buck, when in the long run that customer is gonna bring you in how much money? I was like, no way, dude. No, I'm good. Thanks.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah, I think what happened to Murph was probably. I mean, I'd hate to say that the guy was trying to do that to Murph, because, like Murph said, he's been with the dude for years.
Exactly,
You know,
right?
Yeah.
and it would suck to think that he would do that. I'm just kind of fortunate that one store, they will always put the original cover in my box at all times, unless I specifically say that I want the variant cover, or I want, let's say I want all the art germ covers for this run. If it comes out art germ, give me that instead of the other one. Then they'll do that. But the other one, they know what I like. They know the artists I like, the covers I like, and if it's a hot book, they are looking to make a profit to be able to sell the book, but they're not going to, if the book all of a sudden jumps 20 to 50 or 40 bucks, let's say, they're not going to go, oh, that's how much I have to pay. They're going to still charge me cover price, but they know that it's on my pull list. So they're going to give me the cover that they feel that I'm going to like. And there's been time, Radar Toys, that's the one I'm talking about right now. There was a time they had a cover for me, and it had a little smudge off to the almost by the price, and it was like, I guess, a variant cover that everybody was really wanting bad. And I mentioned that to him, and he goes, well, hey, I tell you what, I don't have any more. I can order you one, or I can just give you half off of this one. And I said, well, no, you don't have to go that far. He goes, no. He goes, I'll give you half off of this one right now, and then if I get another one in, I'll let you know, and then you could choose if you want to still buy it or not. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. And then I went to my other LCS though, and sure enough, they have one on the rack, so I just bought it. Then I went back and told him, I said, don't worry about it. I got it covered. I'm like, oh, you sure? Yeah. So I'm just fortunate right now. The guys that I go to, they're looking to take care of their extended, I wouldn't. We're not employees because we don't work there, but
they're loyal customers, right? The loyal customers.
They want to take care of them because they know how much money we're going to come in, or they know how much money we're going to bring in to spend, and they know that we're going to keep it local. So, and I always go in there and I talk with them, see how their day is going, show them artwork or whatnot, and they're always showing me some cool things off to the side, So, I just really hope that Murph's guy isn't trying to do that to him, because that'd be screwed up, especially since Murph's been going to him for years. That guy should totally take care of his, take care of the people that are coming in and giving him business. Don't shaft them.
That's exactly what Azor's Tiger said. By the way, what's up, Azor's, man? Thanks for.
What's up, Azor?
And then we had Rebel Comics in the chat. What's up?
Hi, what's up, Rebel?
What's up, Rebel?
He says my shop knows me well, knows pretty much exactly what I will buy. Yeah, man, and that's the thing is when you go to your shops and you've been there and you've been going there for years. They know what you want. They know what you're going to have. They know what you want to keep. And oh, hi, how's it going? They know what you're going to want to read and stuff. So that's how they do it. My actual shop is still my hometown, which is like an hour and a half away from me. But I still keep my pull list there. My only concern with that shop is, man, the shop owner who still works there every single day, he's 90 years old, and the guy does a great job. He doesn't, he's all still on pen and pencil. Like, he's not on the computer. He's not,
right.
He's like, you want your Wolverine books? Yeah. You want your Hulk books? Yeah. And pretty much like 97% of the time, he has all my stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, he has all my stuff. Once in a while, he'll slip an extra book in there, or that I didn't ask for, and he's like, "Oh, I thought you might want it," and I'm like, "Nah, dude, I didn't want
it." Well, that's cool. That's suggestive selling,
Yeah, exactly.
People are trying to do that,
Yeah.
But to go back to what we were talking about before, and I literally was going to get burnt. I was going to get burnt on that ASM 55. Believe me, ASM has not had a hot book in a long ass time.
Yeah,
it's been a long time since.
What do you say a long time? What do you think a long time is? What about all that?
You're talking about the Red Goblin.
Red Goblin was hot, and it was a bust, but it was hot.
Yeah,
That was 2 years ago. You're right. So that was a long time.
Yeah. No, okay. I hear what Murph's saying though. I mean, like, this book, I'll let Murph finish, but I hear what you're saying, Murph. Yeah.
Yeah. And so I guess, when hot books come out, we all watch the apps.
Mm-hmm.
We all watch the videos. We watch each other's YouTube things. We follow Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
I knew this book was coming out, 4 to 6 months prior to it coming out. I
Right.
could have eBayed a copy,
Mhm.
and put it on, order. I could have ordered 10 of them, I guess. I
Right.
could have told my LCS. I could have told Randy, hey, I want 10 of these. And he'd be like,
Right.
all right, well, give me the $30 now. That's kind of the way he would have done it. But
Right. Right.
I would have been fine with that. And the fact that I didn't get the book that I was expecting to get, and plus the one that he gave me is not a 9.8. Not that I'm going
Right.
to grade it, because it's the only copy I got. And, well, I just bought one today from Dark Side Jedi, so now I have 2.
Right.
So maybe I will grade 1 and flip 1. I don't know.
Yeah.
It just, it was bad business. It like literally at that moment, my eyes turned like Sith orange.
Did he
And
give you
I
any
was
kind of
ready.
excuse though?
What's that?
Did he give you any kind of excuse or a reason as to why that happened or anything?
He's like, no, I got your book. I'm like, seriously, Randy? You're giving me the variant, not the hot book?
What did he say? And what did he say?
He says, oh, let me see what I can find. I said, yo, yeah, definitely find one for me.
Yeah.
Right.
So no schmooze though, no schmooze, no excuse, nothing. He
No,
was just
no real excuse. Like, so he pulled out of John Smith's file his regular ASM 55.
Right. And swapped it.
so
I'm like, well, fine.
it sounds like it was one of those cases where somebody wanted it, was willing to pay for it, and he pulled the first one that he found and was like, here you go.
Right.
Right.
Yep. Didn't realize he just pulled Murphs, dude. The guy ain't gonna put up with that shit.
Right. That's where it comes to me. Like, he knew that it was a hot book, so maybe when he got his order in from Diamond, he pulled 10 to 15 books or whatever.
Right.
To do whatever he wanted with later. I swear to God, I will scream if in another 3 months I see those ASM 55s on his wall.
Right. Right. Oh, I wouldn't blame you. I wouldn't
I'll
blame
be
you,
like,
bro.
you're such an asshole.
Yeah. Seriously, I wouldn't blame you.
I'll pull it all and I'll be done with the guy. But the reason I go to him, Tatty, is because literally he's across the street from me.
Right.
I can walk to his store.
Mm-hmm.
So it's convenient. Plus, I've known him for the last 30-something years, and, subscribing to ASM for 15 at least.
Oh no, I hear you. That was like the one store that I won't go to anymore. When I first went in, there was this one store I go to, and I was other stores I go to as well. But I mean, this was the first store I went and I started to do a pull list at, right? First store. And I said, well, how does this work? He says, well, you got to at least have five on my list to consider to be a pull list, and I give you a percentage off. I'm like, okay, cool. That's the first time I ever trying this. And so I'd always tell him, okay, I know this book's coming out. And I said, this is one I really like to read. So I always like to get 2 copies, if I can, because I like to read one and not touch one. So he already knew like my standard and everything. And man, he would always just mess up. He either wouldn't put it in my box, or he'd only give me one. He'd never give me any reason why. And then the last time when I tried to get a book, he says, oh, I didn't know you wanted that. We ran out. I go walking over to his shelf, go down the line, and there was one of the books that I needed that he said he was out of. And that's how I realized, this dude's a total douche nozzle. Now he can't be honest with me. He lies to me. So I stopped going to his store. And then I just happened to meet the guys that own Radar Toys now. They have their own store, physical store, because they were always online, and they didn't sell comic books. They sold pops. That's all they sold. I met up with these guys at a Eugene Comic Con. Got to know them, and I thought they were great. And when I heard they opened up a store, I thought it was just going to be a pop store. Nope. Sure enough, they had comic books. And I've been with them since day one, and they really do take care of me. And I'm grateful for that. I'm saying? I'm grateful for that. They're like, hey, dude, they hand me a copy, and I'm ever not happy with it. they'll be like, we'll try to get you another one, or we'll order you one. But I've never seen them once, at least not with me, go into somebody else's pull box and pull one out of their box and go, oh, this guy, he won't notice. They've never done that, that I've ever seen. So, and every time I go in there, I'm always happy with what they put in my pull box. They're a bunch of great guys. Real quick before I forget though, because you're showing Rebel Comics there. He let me know about a book coming out. It's going to be issue 15 for Punchline. And on this,
there it is.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I was about to mention that, bro. I was, because I got two copies. I went to my comic book store, Radar Toys, and I told them about this book. I said, my buddy Larry, he's the one that came up with the character Naomi right there. She's right there on the front cover. I said, I want 2 copies. And he goes, oh, okay, cool. I said, yeah, I'm going to send it out to him and possibly get him signed. And then I said, you know what? Why don't you get me 3? And he goes, why? I said, because dude, I'll get one for you. He's like, are you serious? I'm like, yeah. So he's going to get me 3 copies, hopefully. I know 2, but hopefully 3. Cool. And I'm going to try to get him sent out to Larry there and have him sign them. And I'm going to send him a couple other things along with it, of course. But yeah, have him sign them, get it back. I'm going to give one to the guy at the shop, because those guys have always been cool. And the cover is nice, man. I got to admit, the cover is really nice. So if anybody is looking for a sweet ass cover, check that one out. It's issue 15. I also even put that actual title on my pull list now, because I do like Punchline. I've read a few of them, and I got the cover swipe of Hulk 181 from that series, and it's pretty sweet.
That's nice.
It says, Tat, that you have the image of the cover somewhere, but yeah, very exciting. First time she will be in the shops. That's dope, man. Good for you. Congratulations. He says, thanks. It's very super cool.
Hell yeah, that's awesome. I mean,
hey, I want to give a quick shout out to my brother right here. In case you guys don't know, that's Comics Junkie 84. That's my homie. He doesn't do a whole lot of YouTube stuff. He's all over Instagram. That's that's my real life brother right there. And that's our thing right there. Run the jewel. Yeah, not like blood brother, but that's my brother right there. Like that's the homie. Well,
I don't think he's following me on Instagram. What's with that, man? Tell him he's got to get on the Tat wagon.
Yeah, man, come on, man. You got to follow my brother Tat too, and my brother Murphy over here. I'll get him on. Don't trip. That's our homie. We'll get him on.
Yeah. If I don't see my number go up one spot, I'm gonna know, man. I'd be like, what the fuck?
Did we ever finish your pickups? We got all sideways.
No,
that's some more pickups.
No, it's all good. Yeah, I got more books. I went to the Goodwill store and St. Vincent de Paul store. The St. Vincent de Paul store, they were so busy I couldn't get to look at books. But the Goodwill store, I was stoked because every book there was only 99 cents, and the ones that I found, they didn't have the price tag on the book, which I was grateful because these are ones that I need for my run for Marvel Comics Presents.
And they put it right on the freaking book with no bag, no board.
Exactly. They still do that. So I came across this issue here. This is number 170, which I need. And of course, these are always double-sided, right? Yeah. For Marvel Comics Presents. So now I'm only needing 175, 173, and 172. Those are the last 3 numbers for this run.
Nice. Yo, what's up, Hood Rat Comics?
So here's 170. It's of course the Mandarin. Here's 171. And so they did have 2 copies of these, right? But the ones that I found, they had the stickers on the book, and I was like, son of a gun. Then I came across these. These were still on the bag and board. I don't
have those later copies, Tat. Like I need those as well. Like I'm trying to complete my Marvel Comics Presents one as well, my run.
Really?
That's cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll keep an eye out for you then, bro. Just let me know what numbers you need. Seriously, I come across these all the time. Well, not these later numbers, but I come across the, the younger, about middle numbers a lot of times.
Yeah.
That one's issue number 169. Then they had a Daredevil book. The only one that I was able to find that didn't have, 169. This is 318, Daredevil. I like this cover because, one, it's got all those bubble captions on the front, and I'm not going to read this title right there, but I'll hold it up for a little bit without a glare.
Glare.
Yeah, glare. Well, anyways, it's pretty funny. It says, sorry, they're apologizing for making you have to look at this cover. They say it looks stupid, but it's, they're tired of like putting Daredevil through the ringer. That's what that title says.
Look at who we have here. And hey, yes, Mr. Actually, we did, sir. You missed it. We talked about Clayton Crane very early on. It wouldn't be a West Coast Comic Connect show without talking about Clayton Crane.
Hell yeah.
Come on, Davis, put some gerbils on that.
Hey,
Internet
there's
viewers,
Mr.
get on
Frosty. Hey Frost, they still have your book in my box. I told them to leave it there for you. If you can't get it, next time I go and I'll get it for you. And just reimburse me. I don't care. It's all good. He knows what book I'm talking about. Here is Mighty Earth's Heroes Avengers. This is number 380. I'm trying to get from I think it's 383 to the last issue because Mike Dotto, that's how you pronounce his last name. It's not Delgado. Dotto, yeah. He did a lot. He did a lot of the covers for the Avengers run from there on up to the last issue. Of course, they continued on. Of course, now you got the legacy numbers. But this one here, he did the penciling in the inside.
Turn it the other way, Chad. Turn it the other way a little bit. Yeah, I just want to see it like that. Yeah, man, I like his style. I've always liked Dotto's style. It's dope.
Yeah. Well, he didn't do this cover though. He did the penciling in this this issue. Yeah.
On the inside.
Yes, exactly. Okay. So. That was the reason why I picked that one up today, because I'm trying to at least complete that portion of the Avengers of his stuff. Then I was really happy. I mean, these are all 99-cent books. I'm getting it this weekend, brother. It's all good, dude. It's fine in my box. No one's gonna take it.
I thought you had that one already.
No, this is the annual. I just did. Yeah, I just did pick up the not the facility, whatever you call it, facility, whatever. Yeah, facility, Jerry, whatever. Facsimile, whatever. I'm never going to say it right, and I'm fine with that, man. I'm fine with that. But this is, giant size annual Alpha Flight annual number 1. What's hilarious about this is they only did 2 issues, right? But they did 2 copies for number 1. They did 2 copies for number 2. So I was able to come across this one, which I needed for 99 cents. And then I found the second one. This is the one I needed. And this one only paid 50 cents for because it was orange tag. So it was like 50% off everything with an orange tag on it. So I got that book. So now that 2-issue run is done. I got a completed one. And then in my pull box where Mr. Frosty's book is sitting very nicely snuggled up against some other books. None of mine, of course, because I cleared up my box except for that one book, Frost. This is Amazing Spider-Man. Now, it's not actual Amazing Spider-Man issue.
No, it's not.
But this was in my box. This is the only thing that they got for me for Marvel on Wednesday.
What is that?
Here, I'll pull it out. When the girl pulled this out for me, she's a nice girl. But man, I thought she was bending my book, and I was like just biting my tongue. I'm like, please, you don't need to pull it out of the box, But I mean, pull it out of the bag and board. But this one is Marvel's Masterworks 300th anniversary.
Oh, nice. That's new, huh?
Yeah.
You could tell I haven't been to a shop in a while.
Oh no, it's all good. I believe that they told me that this book was coming out, and I told them I wanted it. So this was the only one that was actually in there that was new. So I got I think it's like 10% off this issue, which was nice. And then I came across a bunch of the Superman, Batman books that I'm trying to complete that run as well. Now this one wasn't on my list, but I grabbed it anyways. And it says it's the 2006 first appearance of DCV Deathstroke, DC Universe, I guess Deathstroke revamped. So
nice.
But, yeah, thanks. It's the annual because, like I said, I'm collecting this run here, and I don't need too many more. This is number 14. Sorry about the glare, guys. Maybe if I shut off this light, it'll stop.
You got that annual one? The
yeah,
whatever his name is, Tim. Batman Beyond.
Oh, geez, I don't have. I might have that one. I have all my DC books. I took out of my short boxes, and I put them all in my filing cabinet. Pretty much the one out in my living room is just full of DC books. This is number 16. I think I know I have some Batman Beyond books. I know I have the number 1. I don't know if it's the annual.
Yeah, it's an annual.
17.
Is that before or is that during New 52? I forget.
This is before.
Right? That's right.
Yeah,
before.
This is before.
Yeah,
this has a, Joseph Loeb did he did a lot of the writing for this. In fact, I think he did it all. I don't know. I don't have all the books yet. This is number 18. But I do have the 2 issues that everybody was talking about during this run where they say it's the first appearance of Batman Beyond.
Yeah.
I just grabbed them. To be honest, I grabbed them because the covers were interesting enough that I wanted to get them, and I only paid like 50 cents for each issue because they had them in long boxes there. This is number 45, and I got them before all that hype busted out about it. I didn't care. I just liked the covers, to be honest. Because one of them had Bizarro on the front cover of Superman. The other one was, I guess, the Bizarro version of Batman. He's being hung upside down, I believe. That's number 49. Here's number 60. This one's actually a pretty nice cover. Makes me think of Michael Turner for some reason. I think just because how they're positioned. Because I know Michael
Turner did some books on that. Ed McGuinness did a lot of them as well.
Yeah. I know Michael Turner did the one with Supergirl and Superman on the front cover, and they're kind of flying up. And then Batman's off kind of to the side. I got 2 copies of that. This one's kind of a unique cover, too. You got Harley Quinn, but it's like a really... It looks like a teenage Harley Quinn or something. You got the Joker.
Joker looks good too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And then of course Masters of Kung Fu. I'm definitely trying to complete this run. I believe I have all the covers that Mike Zeck did for this run. Now I'm hunting down the ones where he did the penciling in the inside. So this is number 46.
Oh, that's a Zeck, huh?
It's not a Zeck cover.
Oh.
I'm trying to remember which one of these Zeck did the penciling in, because I'm trying to get all the Mike Zeck stuff first, and then I'm also trying to complete the run. But I'm trying to get those ones at least now, because I do like Mike Zeck's art. I mean, to me, he was a genius above his time, and he's such a cool guy to meet. His wife is very good with the business end of it, but
sure, let's just call it the business end of it.
Yeah. 45.
We missed you.
Here's number 43. Now this one, I was kind of thrown back where the 25 cent price is, because you have the the little caption 2 C's, but because usually when they do that, it usually means there's another cover, same number, just doesn't have that in the in the corner. But now this is all by itself. It's a lonesome number. So, but it's a cool underwater scene. And then of course this one here, I believe this is the one that Mike Zeck did the penciling in, number 71. So this is the one that Mike Zeck did the penciling in. He didn't do the cover. He did the penciling in the inside.
Nice.
So
that's still a pretty cool cover though, right there.
Oh yeah. I mean, to be honest, I think Mike Zeck was amazing on Punisher, and he was also really good with Masters of Kung Fu. Then the other things I got a while back was, or actually today, not a while back, but I got all these now completed. But this is the Spider-Gwen, or Gwen Stacy, I'm sorry. Said Spider-Gwen of the Marvel Legends. She comes with Spider-Ham. Whoops, Spider-Ham right there, to build Stilt Man. I really don't care about the Stilt Man. I just wanted to get another version of her, especially from the Spider Universe. It's pretty cool. She comes with Spider-Ham, and then of course I think Frosty will like this because he's a big Miles Morales fan. But I did find the Miles Morales.
Oh, that's hella sick.
Yeah. So
Murphy knows I love me some Miles.
Yeah, and see on the back, I mean, all of them, sorry about the glare, are all from the Spider-Verse movie, except for the last 2,
Yeah, even the Prowler, like the way he looks right there, he does look just like the movie.
Yeah, and I have him. I got the whole set. But the Hand was the one that I was told, it's the Hand Ninja. I was told that one was the hardest one to get through this whole set. And I was like, okay, I would have thought of any of them. I would have thought it would have been either Miles because of the book taking off, like crazy, his first appearance. But everybody was saying it was the Hand. So this guy had it on him, and he was going to put it back. So he was talking to his buddy, and like, whoops, shit, that wasn't good. You guys still there?
How many beers, Caddy?
That's what happens when you have a cord. Oh no, that's what happens when you have a long cord and it's right in front of your arm and you got to do a karate chop.
So is it because those
I could
were
tell
like
he was
made less? Like, did they not make as many of those hand ones, or they were just sought after, or what?
To be honest, I couldn't tell you. I mean, I remember growing up collecting G.I. Joe. You always knew to grab Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow. You just knew to grab those 2, right? So I'm thinking because he's a ninja, maybe that might have been the whole nostalgia for him. But then I think you're also right too. They probably didn't print or make a lot of him, or maybe that he was just the one that everybody was grabbing first because they figured he'd be the hardest one to find.
Who made a video recently and they were showing a Jubilee toy? Somebody just did a video not that long ago showing a Jubilee toy and was talking about how that one was getting so expensive, out of hand, and hard to find. And it wasn't because everybody was clamoring to get a Jubilee toy, but it was because they were made like they didn't make that many of them.
Yeah.
Is that you?
No, I wish it was me because I looked up that actual Marvel's Legends figure because Frosty, who's in the chat here, the one thing that I don't care what anybody says about Frost. I know the man that he is, and he's a very generous, giving person.
Balls?
I'm not busting his balls. I'm actually probably supporting them in a way where I don't have to touch them. but no, let me put it this way. Frost is the type of guy that if he gets to know you, he gets to know what you like to collect, and he knows that you're having a hard time finding something. He has no problem, turning around and saying, "Hey, I hope I'm not embarrassing you here, Frost. Let me know. You'll let me know later." But he's always trying to help somebody find the one thing that they're trying to find.
But he fucking just so you know, like real quick, just so you know, he's the one that sent me my Ultimate Fallout #4, the original copy. I had a second version, second printing. Like a dummy, I didn't even know. I thought I had the first printing. And I was like, and I just happened to be on a call with him, and I was like, and I pulled it out like it was live time, real reaction. I'm looking for my copy, and I pulled it out, and he saw my face drop, and I was like, fuck, it's a second printing. Not that I'm mad about having a second printing, that's fine.
But you were thinking the whole time. I had
it first, and so he's the one that hooked me up with my first one, and quite literally, just right now, as you're talking about him, being the type of dude that he looks out for people and is trying to find shit. For others, before you even said that, we're having a side chat over here in the chat talking about Marvel Legends. And then look at Larry says something about he's looking for the Magic Marvel Legends. And look at what Frost says. Kyle needs one.
Yep.
He knows what people like. He knows what people need. He's just fucking that kind of dude.
And the craziest thing is that the one that LP is talking about, I remember seeing that one. I remember seeing one of her at Walgreens of all places, and I kept thinking to myself, I'll get it next time. Then I grabbed something different, and now it's gone. But not to get too far off the subject, but you were talking about Jubilee, right? Now, Cal Rowe, Cal Rowe's a good guy too. But Cal Waka is looking for a Jubilee. So Frost said, "Hey man, if you come across one, let me know, please. Because I'm trying to hook him up. So not a problem." I went on searching online, and that thing I saw the low end price for that was $150.
That's crazy.
The high end price was $460 for that toy of Jubilee. And I was thinking the same thing too. I'm like, what the hell is so big about this? Because the character that the character that she's helped building, it's okay. It's no juggernaut. It's no. Oh God, you're gonna put me on the spot. I can't remember the character that she's supposed to go build with. But then, Frost also told me about another character that Kyle Walker was looking for. And so, I'm not going to give any spoilers, but, I'm just glad that, I'm able to help Frost make somebody's dreams come true. I kind of feel like I'm the one that says, here's your Disneyland ticket kind of thing. But, and Frost's done that for me a lot too. He said, hey, do you need this? And I go, no, I'm good. Or yeah, I need that. And he gets it for me. And we do some kind of swap and change. But I did tell LP that, if I come across the Magic one, I will definitely grab it for him because I know that things are harder for them in Canada to get some of the stuff that we can get down here, or that we like Murph can get in Boston that I can't get here, kind of thing,
Yeah.
Because Fourwayflashers has brought that up a lot of times with me too in the chat. Like, oh, dude, I've never seen that up here, or that is like the mythical unicorn up here in Canada. So for you to be able to find that's awesome. Yeah,
you're right, Ross. I did hook you up with that jumbo. So can we take the camera off Tat because he's been talking the whole fucking.
What are you talking about? It's a $3, man. It's a $3.
All right, spotlight's on you, Murphy. What you got?
But Murph's also a Christmas guy too.
So put the camera on me.
Yes, you did. That was a segue right to you, bro.
No, hold on. But earlier, I know you had, and I know you were ready earlier, but my bad, I just jumped on you real quick. But if you wanted to, like, I was actually kind of interested in seeing some of those cards you had. You still got them? Are you down to show them? Or?
Oh, they're down. Don't worry about the cards. Don't worry about the cards. So what's going on? Everyone's watching WandaVision. You guys watching WandaVision?
Yes, I am. I didn't see the latest. I did not see the latest episode, but I'm
All
cool
right,
to hear
don't worry
about it.
about it. So it's not a spoiler. So Infinity, Marvel, excuse me, Mighty Event. I'm drunk as shit right now. Avengers, Mighty Avengers #1. So there's Monica Rambeau at
Uh-huh.
Spectrum. Mighty Avengers #1. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And that's her first appearance as Spectrum. So you got the ASM annual, was it 16, 14?
Mm-hmm.
That's her as Captain Marvel, I guess, or the Photon that she might be called.
Wasn't it on Avengers, though? The Avengers book? Wasn't she
No,
on
it's
that front
fucking
cover?
ASM, all right? Don't make me go and get it, because I will.
Go get it.
You're not that drunk yet.
So there's a couple variants to this one right here, and here's one with Deadpool in here. You can get he has a rookie of Ricky. Yeah, I do. Doesn't
Nice.
everybody have a Ricky Henderson rookie?
Oh,
No,
this
but
guy
congratulations.
doesn't.
Congratulations.
You can get it. You can get this one without Deadpool, and it's still black and white.
Mm-hmm.
What else did I get? I got this off of IG, Instagram, Boston Comic Holics. I got one of these cool Superman flag races.
Oh my god, dude.
That's a cool cover, bro.
I was just looking for that.
Chewy? Who did what? What?
Oh,
What?
Is he freezing up or is that me? Tat?
Yes, Scoop. There it is.
What? Huh?
Who is it? Who's freezing up? Is that me or him?
That's him. Sprinkles.
Oh, okay. Okay. Hey, no, I was just saying that I was literally just looking for that book, Murph. Anything that's a Superman versus Flash race on the cover, I try to scoop up, and that is that the first or the second?
I want to say it's the 15 center, so I want to say it's probably the second.
Yeah.
You know, potentially the third, but it's not a. It's a nice copy until you take it out of the bag, and
okay. Well,
you see the rip right there. But
yeah.
I only paid $20 for it.
I was gonna say it presents really well in the front.
Oh my god, this thing presents at a 6.5 like all day long, like boom.
Yeah,
it's gorgeous.
All the ones that I saw online, Murph, on that bottom right hand corner, bunch of corner crunching, a lot of like color breaking spine bands, like pretty bad. Yeah, the bottom right hand corner. But yeah, that one looks nice, dude.
It's badass.
Yeah.
What else? I got where is it? I had something that was cool. I don't know if I shared it with you guys or not on the What's app, but I'll share it with you guys now. This thing here, this is called Fantaco's Chronicles.
Yeah, you were showing that on the WhatsApp.
Did I show it to you guys? All right, so this is issue number 4, and I saw this at the LCS in a different one, not from my asshole LCS. And I'm like, oh, it's a badass George Perez cover, so let's check it out. That's pretty badass. Whatever it takes if East Coast Comic Con comes again, we can get George Perez. And on the back, it's even cooler.
Yeah.
So it's not a comic. It's legitimately a freaking magazine. Like there's a lot of shit you gotta take to fucking read this thing. Yeah, if you leave it in your bathroom. I mean,
yeah.
It's pretty cool.
It's got some good artwork in there too, though. Is that all George Perez in there? I saw Scarlet Witch. It looked like
Jeff Henbeck. So let's find some Jeff Henbeck stuff.
What's that other stuff in there though? It's not pictures. What's that other stuff called?
Like
Oh
You
yeah,
know?
those drawings.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Oh okay.
there's stories. Barry, I just flipped through. Barry Winston Smith is in here. Um,
Oh, there you go.
something about. Oh, here's something that's probably popular with MCU. You know, the Kree Skull War. You know,
Mm.
so if you got the time, you can sit there and flip through it. And the coolest thing was this little checklist. Without destroying my book, I can find it for you. So this book came out in 1982.
Dang, that book's older than me.
Yeah, it is. So here's the Avengers checklist. You know, it starts with issue 1 over here,
One.
Right.
and it gives you, look, so issue 1, September 63, 12 cents, Stan Lee, Jack Kirby, Dick Ayers, Sam Rosen, all the things we already knew.
Right.
Coming of the Avengers, introduction, origin of, goes through that. And then issue 2 does the same thing. And then as it gets going on, it kind of tells you a little bit, doesn't give you like a synopsis, but it gives you if it's a first appearance or whatnot.
Cool.
So I thought that was really cool. And then on this last page, without destroying my book, right here it says covers, and that's what we always like. So me and AG for sure, and you as well, Chewy. We kind of like getting autographs, right?
Yeah.
So this tells you, you know. So for Jack Kirby on here, if I can bring it up, it says issue
Oh, that's hella
I see
cool.
it. Yeah.
131. Okay, you know, and then if you wanted to get Bob McLeod or something like that, or
Mhm.
you know, so it tells you that he did 193 and he
It's
did 197. If you want Rubenstein at 194, 196, 204,
that's
Infantino,
dope.
203. You know, so I thought that was pretty helpful right there. So this is only
Yeah.
issue 4, and I think they did an X-Men. Um, and I haven't gone to eBay to look for anything
It's
else. But
it's
Yeah.
like it's like the internet before the internet was the internet.
exactly. That's why. That's what you. Literally, I paid $5 for it, and I think it's worth to me like $25 for the amount of enjoyment that I can get out of that book.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
hella dope.
that's way before CLZ too.
Way, yeah. CLZ came out like last year, Tatty.
Yeah. I know. I'm just saying. I mean, that's pretty much what CLZ is now. You know, it's like they went from
Exactly.
paper form to computer form, and
Exactly.
that's
Yeah.
what they did. Yeah. And that
Exactly.
X-Men one you're talking about, I believe I saw that the other day at one of my comic book stores. Because it's a Chris on the front, it said Chris Clairmont, or maybe that's the actual book. But I was
Oh, you
thinking about
better
going back and get it. It's the
you better look that
magazine.
up.
Yeah, go look at it. You know, it is
Yeah, no.
it's a big ass magazine.
Mhm.
I don't know what they go for. Like again, I only paid $5 for this.
That's
So
magazine size though. That looks like comic book
Yeah,
size.
no,
no,
that's
it is
magazine.
comic book size. It's definitely comic book size. It's comic book size.
Okay.
Oh, no, it looked
It'll fit
magazine to
in
me from a
a
distance, but maybe
Silver
that's
Age.
my eyes.
It'll fit in one of your Silver Age bagging boards.
Okay.
Okay,
What else did I
good to
get?
know.
Just I found this 247 of FF. Really cool Doctor Doom cover.
Doom.
Yeah.
Dum, 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 dum,
And
dum.
then
Rest in
I got
peace,
this
MF Doom.
Avengers. What?
Rest in peace, MF Doom. You guys wouldn't know. He's an underground hip hop guy. MF Doom. Don't worry about it. But
Is he
he's dope.
Bon Jovi or Dokken or
Who's Bon Jovi? What was the second name you said?
Dokken?
Dawkins, dude, the band
never-
Dawkins.
Not
Never
Oh,
heard of her.
shit.
Not Wolverine.
Never heard of her. Not Dash.
Never heard of her. Shit.
Sorry, go. Sorry, my bad.
27.
Oh, that's cool.
But I think it coincides a little bit with the one I'm going to show you next.
Murph sounds like he's talking with one of those speaker boxes to his throat, and he's going, "Go get
You
him."
sound
Dad."
like you're in the cone of silence right now, Murph.
No, he sounds like he's got one of those boxes he sticks up to his throat so he can speak.
Oh, the voice modulator boxes.
Yeah, you know, from like South Park.
Oh,
Dude, he's like,
Bon Jovi.
they're
Doing.
coming straight at us.
All right, so I got a Fantastic Four.
He's a
Oh,
robot.
what number is that? 33.
33. Larry Bird.
There you go.
Nice.
First Atuma. It's not Atuma, but it is because it's the first Atuma. But Atuma makes an appearance in this one, so that's
okay.
why.
He's not the tumor.
A little bit of wax behind this book. It could be not the Black Panther, but
Right.
you know, Futuron and MCU. So I figured, it's number 33. It's a 1965 book.
I was about to ask of the year. That's an old book, bro, and it looks nice.
You know who did pencils? Whose pencils on that cover?
I don't know. Probably. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's look together, right?
Yes.
What is it?
No, but that's a nice cover, though. I like that.
Was it 33?
It is.
You got Frosty's. You got Frosty's one of his favorite characters, Kirby. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Kirby.
Yeah,
it is.
Kirby.
Yep. Nice.
Definitely a Kirby. So, yeah.
It looks like it's in pretty good shape too, huh?
It's not bad.
Looks really good.
Probably, if CGC was to grade this, as it sits right now, there's a lot of pressable defects, Chewy. I mean, the back cover is kind of wavy and so forth.
Oh yeah, you can see over there.
We can take care of that. That's not a problem.
Yeah. Oh shit! So
size the Murph crease. Hey, that's not a pop box, bro. Take it easy.
Three to four,
Take it easy.
So, I got a lot of other junk, but I'm not going to go bother with it. Whatever it is. But I don't know. Right. You guys want to see cards or something like that?
Show your cards. Show your cards because I like the one where you read on the back of the cards where it's talking about the prices of the books then, like they were going for Hulk 181. Didn't you say it was going for like $25 or something like that? Oh,
so that was the Marvel Legend. No, not Marvel Legends. That was Marvel Universe Series 1. So that's these cards here. All right. Mm-hmm. So what did I say? Hulk 181. I flip over to it. Actually, pull it out. Yeah, right, Taddy? So, according to Marvel Overstreet Price Guide 1990, $75 in near mint condition.
Let's see that one more time. Let me see it one more time. Sorry, you kind of. Ooh, you gonna get it graded?
So that's the thing. Would I get this graded? Would I get this graded? So I have to go back to my baseball card roots and actually look at a card because we all know that comics centering doesn't always. It doesn't matter.
Well, in cards,
with baseball cards, with cards, it matters. So this card here,
it looks good though. I mean, how's the card stock on it? Yeah.
Yeah, I probably do have Davis's internet AG.
I'll be right back. All right.
I'd call it a 60-40 split, north east to west. I think north to south it looks pretty legit, 50-50. So I don't think this would get a 10 with whatever grading company is.
CGC does a pretty, they're doing the grading the cards now for a pretty reasonable price.
Well, So said that they only do Pokemon and Magic right now.
No, that was a while back, Murph. I just saw that they started doing sports cards now.
Oh, all right. Well, So's misinformed then.
Well, this only came out within the last week. I got an email. I got an email from CGC saying that they're doing the sports cards now.
All right. So, yeah, PSA is the company I was thinking about. And I don't think that would net a 10. But in the 1990 Marvel sports cars, whatever you want to call it. Just go look on eBay and just follow auctions. Just put them in your watch list and follow these auctions for the PSA 10s, and they're astronomical prices, like
Yeah.
$500.
Was it
on
you
some
that
of these
posted that in the other chat that we got going on? Somebody posted the crazy price that was going for graded at was it a 10.0 or really high
Yeah,
grade?
a 10.
Was that
So
you?
like a CGC 9.8, that's their top grade. And I can't get. I watched a this is my other kick. I got these in the mail today. So I got the Empire Strikes Back series 1, 2, and 3, but the 1977 tops Star Wars card number 1. Who do you think's on card number 1, Chewy?
Star Wars card number one's got Vader.
Luke. So you're
Okay.
so close.
Okay.
And this card legitimately had a freaking water stain on it and rounded corners,
mhm.
and it sold for over $100. And I was
Man.
like, damn, like, what the hell? And then I go in and I start looking some more. What's that? SA at a 5.0 sold for over $500. I'm like,
that's mid grade, right?
are
That's like
people just
right
on
dead center mid
drugs?
grade.
That's a mid-grade book. Are
Yeah.
you on drugs? We're not talking about a Nolan Ryan rookie card at a 5.0, which obviously would be way more than $500, but a fucking Luke Skywalker number 1 on a Blue Series 1977 tops over $500 at a mid-grade with rounded corners. Get the fuck out of here! What the hell
Yeah.
with you people? But if I can capitalize, I'm gonna. I'm sorry, I'm just throwing that out there. But
Yeah.
So was telling me that PSA and Beckett and whatever, like all the grading companies, we feel it as comics with CGC. It's the wait time. He said that they're at a 6 to 7 month wait time.
Wow. All 3 of them, huh?
Yeah. And he's just like, he said CGC is chucking them out for like Pokemon and in your Magic cards, but he's waiting. He wants to go to Beckett, I guess, for some of his I don't know. He told me about some running back from, I don't know, Tennessee. I don't know, some big dude.
Uh-huh.
He's got a lot of things, and he wants to send them out there, but he's waiting for the turnaround times to get better.
Uh-huh.
It's like, I don't think the turnaround times are going to get better if everyone's sending shit their way. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I think it's 90s are getting really popular.
All right, we're losing you, Murph. I don't know what happened. How's up?
I don't know. I gotta go. All right, I'm out.
I went to go try to find my cards, and I couldn't find the binders. I only found my baseball cards.
Yeah. I got a couple more. Well, you know what? Let me show. I got a couple books to show real quick.
Okay. Did we want to talk about WandaVision as well, or after that, or?
I don't know. We're getting in there. How long? We're at a minute, hour and 15. Hold on. Let me show these books real quick, Teddy.
No, that's fine. Yeah, I want to see your books.
We were talking about some Perez earlier. I don't know if I showed this before, but I'm still pretty pumped about it. Murph brought up East Coast Comic Con, Perez and stuff. So this is a Maestro cover. It's a variant, obviously, of George Perez. It would go really good. I got a whole little wall of some variants that George Perez did, including a Thor, a Spidey, a Thanos, and a Wolverine. So this would go awesome with those. I would love to have it up there. I would send them this, maybe a copy of Wonder Woman #1, the 1980 series. And I think I would probably do I have the original series of so the original series of Teen Titans where it shows the four, it's like Cyborg, Raven, Starfire, and it was Changeling back then, but it's Beast Boy.
Mhm.
I got the whole set signed except for Beast Boy. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what I did. So I'd love to get that one signed and then just complete the set. And if I get those 3 Perez's, then I'm done, man. I'm out the game. No more Perez for me.
You're talking about the Changeling book, right?
Yeah.
You said you need one of those?
No, I just need it signed. I have it, but I just need him to sign the damn thing, you know?
Gotcha, because I have
didn't
one.
even. Yeah, if Davis is still around, and if Murph is still in the chat, I know he loves Crane. So here's the Maestro Crane cover, and he's holding the Infinity Gauntlet. So there you go. Let's see. I want to get this signed, and I'd probably grade this, believe it or not, guys. And I know it's not a huge seller, but just because Ron Lim, I love Ron Lim art. It's an X-Men 2099 #1. He's a local guy. I would actually love to get this signed by him and Slab, dude.
I got a bunch of books signed by him.
And then I got some books that my good buddy Davis sent me. Amazing Spider-Man #52. I believe this is X-Men Blue. I forget. This is #1. No, 18. But it's a cover swipe of X-Men 100 where they're all facing off and about to fight each other. And then this is another cover swipe of that same book, X-Men 100. But this is on the X-Men Gold. And you got Mojo in the background instead of Professor X. That's all I really got, guys. Well, actually, you know what? I got a couple more. Hold on.
Bring them on.
Last few. I might have showed this. I ended up grabbing that Marvel Zombies Peach Momoko variant.
Nice. I've never seen that one.
Yeah, this one was going for quite a bit. I'm always going to grab these when I find them.
Oh, yeah, the hologram foils. No.
Yep.
Oh, I have that one.
Yeah, I like that. Anything Miles, That's pretty dope. Let's see. It's just me and you, Teddy.
Oh, cool. So Murph must have got too drunk.
I think his hamster finally gave out, bro.
Yeah, Mr. Tiddlywinks finally stopped running. He ate the carrot and he was done.
Well, speaking of WandaVision, man, me and the kids are actually waiting to go see this next episode. Did you guys see the today's episode yet?
No, I haven't. I thought it came out yesterday, so I was so stoked because I saw it, branching out on YouTube, and I didn't want to watch any of the stuff. So I was like, okay, cool. If it's on, I'm going to click it and watch it. And it wasn't on. So I was like, oh, crap, because I already watched episode, I think it was 5, because they're on episode 6 now, right?
Right. Sounds right.
Right. Yeah, so I haven't watched episode 6. So then I decided, I'm going to watch the last episode of Mandalorian again. Might as well. So, of course, my wife was walking around. She's trying to get things taken care of. She saw, I guess that was the first time she actually saw Baby Yoda. Or not Baby Yoda, but Gargo, whatever. It starts with a G. Anyway, Guga, yeah. But she knew, because everybody was calling Baby Yoda. She's like, oh, my God, he is so cute. Blah, blah, I just want one, And I was like, well, I got one out in the garage. I went and grabbed, showed her the one I have. She's like, oh, my God, that is so cool. I go, yeah, well, it's kind of ours. So I go, it's just in the box. She started laughing at me.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, I went to my local Costco over here and I found one. They were actually selling them for only $20, and everybody else was selling them for like $35 or $49.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I kind of like the Costco around here. I can get stuff there pretty cheap, which I'm pretty stoked about. But yeah, so I watched that instead because WandaVision was on. So tonight, if it's out, I'm gonna watch it. But real quick, how did you feel about the first episode when they came out?
So we talked about it a little bit about it offline, right? I don't think we talked about it online, but yeah, man, it was, so anything Marvel, of course I'm gonna watch. I was all over. I thought it was cool because it had that 1950s vibe, and me, and I Love Lucy and the Dick Van Dyke Show and Bewitched, and it had all of those elements into it, which I thought was cool. I was just a little bit confused as to what's happening. It just, the episode felt so short to me. I was waiting for something to happen, and I get it. Don't get me wrong. I wasn't like, oh, this sucks, but I was just like, I need more. I just, we're that generation that we need it now. I want to see the whole thing. I don't want to wait. And I knew there was going to be more, so that's why it just left me wanting. Wait, first of all, what the fuck is happening? And second of all, like, where is this going? I need to know where this is going now. Like, I want to keep reading, right?
Right.
So that's basically what it was to me. Like, I didn't like super enjoy like the jokes. So like, it wasn't like, it didn't encapsulate me into that, but it did
Right.
get me like, it got me hooked into like just questioning, like, no, something else is going on. This ain't right. Like, this is not what's
Right.
really happening, you know?
Hmm.
And so that's where it got me. How about
Yeah.
you?
That same thing. I mean, I was like, I loved the nostalgia of it, how they were trying to film it and shoot it like it was back when I Love Lucy was on, the Honeymooners, things like that. It was really cool. But I was just kind of like, I was like, okay, well, what is this? What are they trying to tell in this part, in this first episode? I mean, is this just to entice me? Because I am enticed a little bit.
Yeah.
I wanted to see what the next one was going to bring. But the first episode, I thought it was okay. I mean, I thought the direction of it was all right. It wasn't like, oh, explosiveness, but it was okay. I thought the second episode though was a little bit more funnier, kind of got me laughing a little bit more, and I was still though wondering, okay, what's going on? I mean, who is there? Someone behind all of this? Is someone pulling the strings, kind of thing? And it just really got me. It still kept me confused, but not confused enough to where I couldn't at least understand. You know what I mean? The second episode, they tried to do. I think Rudy said they tried to do the Golden Girl. Yeah, I know. Yeah, coming soon, Rebel Tat. Yeah, we're gonna try to do that soon. Hopefully, I got to get my shit together. Me and LP are gonna be doing our top 10 pops.
Oh,
And,
nice, dude.
yeah, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be a cool episode. I got an idea what my number one is, but it'll be a surprise. I don't want to spoil it now. So on the second episode, like I said, it was starting to pick up. I thought it was pretty cool. So how was the second episode for you?
The second episode was also cool. I mean, same thing. It to be honest, it didn't pick up for me until the third. That's when it picked up for me because it was just a little bit more like, it was cool that it got colorized at the end of the second episode, and I was like, all right, something new is coming. Like, something's gonna happen definitely after this, right? I enjoyed what I thought was kind of cool too was how they had the commercials in the first two episodes. Like, what was it, like the watch and the toaster? I think it was, and
Yeah,
one of them was Hydra.
Hydra. Yep.
And what was the other one? Was it also Hydra? No, it was something.
No, it was Stark. I want to say it was
Stark.
Stark. I think the watch was Stark, if I remember correctly.
No, I think the watch was Hydra and the toaster was Stark.
That's right. The toaster was Stark. The watch was Hydra. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was cool. Like, I definitely enjoyed the nostalgia, the way they directed it, the way it was shot, like even the studio audience in the background, like that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
But I think they did it right in that, like, all of this like misdirection, all of this waiting, and it wasn't like for nothing. Like,
right
now, and I know you're going like episode by episode, but like the most recent episode, like, fuck, shit got dark. Like,
yeah,
shit got really dark. Like, it turned left hard, like, and that's what I was hoping for. And I think some of us were talking about. I think we were talking about this offline. Like, man, I hope this is the storyline that I think it is. It's not going to be full on, because Marvel never does that. They're not going to do.
Yeah.
If you can read it in the book, like, they're not going to put it on the screen, page for page, panel for panel, right?
Right.
But it's a lot of elements of the story that I'm thinking of, and this is going to be tough, dude. Like, and I like it. I'm with that.
Yeah.
Who was it? Sorry, real quick. Somebody in the chat. Cool. Shout out to Alexander Babix. He says superheroes are only good when they're dark and disturbing. And I don't agree 100%. Like, I like superheroes when they're doing a lot of different stuff. But I think you could make a hard argument that that's when you get some really interesting storylines, like some really captivating storylines that pull you in and like make you relate and like to see what is going on. So I agree with that. And if this is a storyline that I think we're all thinking it is, like, it's going to get dark. It's going to get tough, like, emotionally. And that's fucking dope,
Yeah. I think, what he just said there, you can kind of almost take that to almost most characters that they've done in film, most, not all, but like in like, for instance, you take Hawkeye in the first couple of Avengers movies, wasn't he was all cheery.
Hawkeye sucks.
No. Well, it wasn't that he was all cheery and all that stuff.
I'm just messing with Brock.
Yeah, I know you are. But it was during Endgame where he became Ronin, and you saw the darker side of him. He was like, I give up on everything. I'm just gonna, I'm gonna do what I do best. I mean, he went back to that. But then you also got to see the not the softer side, no, but the more humanity when it came down to him and Black Widow to choose who was going to jump off the edge to get the stone. You know what I mean? They kind of kept going back and forth. So he was cool before he started just killing everybody. But when he started just killing people, just to kill people, because they were bad, whatever, he didn't care. That was pretty sick. I got to admit, that's when Hawkeye to me became a real big badass. I mean, he was good already, but that to me, the darker side of him was what more drew me into him. So I get what he's saying there, because there's some characters that they need that every once in a while. But like, back to WandaVision though, it's I think what I like is each episode has been getting me to want more, and it's been changing. I like the fact that it keeps changing with the times, which is cool. And I kind of had an idea when this timeline is for this show. What I was still kind of drawn back and forth was who was controlling all of it, who was the mastermind behind all this. And then that episode, not to spoil anything, but that one episode when you find out who was, I was like, damn, that's when I started realizing, okay, how much of a powerful force this person is, and how strong they are. And I was like, holy crap. So yeah, I'm really stoked to watch tonight. I don't care how much sleep I get. I'm gonna watch tonight.
These kids over here are trying to get me to go. We've been watching that as a family like this whole time.
See, that's cool. That's cool.
He's jumping in over here and trying to get me to watch it. My littlest has been she's been acting up lately, so she got in trouble grounded from TV. So she just had a little mini meltdown because her mom told her, "You can't watch WandaVision tonight." And I was like, no. What she did was actually because I let her do it, because she was like, she was watching something she wasn't supposed to be watching TV right now. And I was like, no, it's my fault. Like, it's my fault. Like I said she could. I wasn't thinking. So anyways, we're going to watch it right now in a little bit. But to your point, like, dude, like, the reveal episode when you find out who it is, because if you've been watching online, like, all the fan theories are thinking it's Mephisto, right? It's Mephisto who's controlling reality and doing this and doing that and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, well, all right, man. Thanks, Frosty, man. Thanks for going here and watching us and hanging out, brother. Join us on the next one. I'll shoot you the link. Today was quick.
Yeah, we'll shoot you the link.
No, for sure. Frost knows. I shoot him the link.
I'm gonna pull Deadpool here. Yeah, shoot him link. No, don't shoot him link. He sucks. But yeah, you should honestly send him link. No, don't do it.
But yeah, like when you find out who it really is, like as opposed to like what all the theories are, like, yep, that's what I was hoping for. And then, oh my God, like the last one, I'll tell you, the last episode that we just watched, like as a family, like, dude, we're up in the room and I fucking geeked out. Like I nerded the fuck out. Because I was like, not only like is it cool that certain characters are being brought in, but like what that means for the rest of the fucking movies going forward. Now that Disney owns Marvel and Marvel owns.
Well, what's getting me really stoked about this is now I can't wait to see when they come out, when Falcon and Winter Soldier comes out. That I'm dying to start watching that show when it comes out, and then I'm just thinking, on the other spectrum, the Star Wars episodes are going to be coming out on Disney Plus too. My son's about to fall on a segue. That's going to be funny, dude. That right there is a popcorn show and it's making, but for anybody that hasn't watched WandaVision, the first episode is going to probably turn you off, but just trust me and Cholula when we say this, it really starts to get downright good to where literally I keep like just waiting for the next episode, So I'm excited about watching tonight's episode. I really am. Oh, Night Owl, cool. So yeah, Night Owl joined us a little while ago. He was on the train with Alexander earlier and says something about the heroes are best at their darkest, right? Apparently he dislikes Doomsday Clock and was asking if I disliked it as well. Right. But now, man, I haven't read it yet. I'll tell you, I did start collecting it just because I was interested in the title, right? Like, because I wanted to read it, and I just life happened. I never got around to reading it, and I was
hoping to go back and collect it, but since you're saying it's not that great, maybe I'll read. I think I have like the first issue. Maybe I'll go and read it and be like, maybe I don't want to collect the rest of it.
Yeah, I believe I have. Oh gosh, it's been a while since I think I have at least a couple issues of that storyline. I never read them myself either. I think I was just grabbing because how much people are hyping it up, and my comic book store was throwing it in my box saying, "Hey, if you want these, you can take them. If you don't worry about it." I think the covers, I was okay with the covers. I thought, okay, I'll give it a shot, but I haven't read them yet either.
It was reminiscent of the originals, right? Like that was kind of cool that they threw it back to that like style, right?
Yeah, the one, the last DC book that I've actually read was the Dark Side Wars. That was the last DC book that I read, and I was really enjoying that series. I really was. I was. Tell your friend that Doomsday Clock is trash. All right, cool. Well, hey, we just did now. But the Dark Side Wars, I was really freaking into that story, especially when it was building up to the fact that you were going to find out who the Joker was, and then I don't want to spoil for anybody, but it was still. I love that storyline. That storyline was great for me.
Oh, sure, you only spoil fucking storylines for me, huh, Tat? Nobody else.
Hey, that's how it works, man. That's how it works. I'm older, I can do that, and I got my dog right here. But I don't want to keep you too much longer from your family, bro. I know how much you guys like to get together and watch shows, but again, just who's ever out there, if you haven't seen WandaVision, definitely check it out. It's worth it. It's definitely worth getting Disney Plus.
You're gonna go watch it right now too?
Oh hell yeah, dude! After we're done here, I'm gonna go watch it. I mean, I'm 2 beers in. I don't care how much sleep I get. I'm gonna watch that. Then I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah, I only got 3 in so far. Like it was a light night for me.
Well, yeah, I wasn't gonna have any, but then I decided to, when Murph got on, because it's always fun drinking with Murph.
Yeah, he's a bad influence, huh? That guy.
No, he's one of those ones where you go like that commercial, cousin from Boston, and he comes in there, starts drinking, and handing up beers. Yeah, but Murph. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna give a quick shout out to the chat, everybody who joined us, AG Surfer, Don Tomas the Time Lord. We had Azor Tiger, Rebel Comics, Comics Junkie 84, Davis Comic Finds, Undisputed Frost. We had Alexander. Shoot, I'm gonna mess up his name. I can say it. Hold on a second.
That's all right.
I can find it. I can say it. Alexander. What do you call it? Hood Rat Comics and Night Owl. Night Owl, man. Thank you to all you guys for joining us live. I wish we could all get together. We're all older guys and we got families and all kinds of stuff. So we get together when we can. So either way, thanks for joining us for tonight. And that's it. That's all I got.
Yeah, same thing. Thanks for everybody who showed up in the chat. And, it was great to, talk about some of the things we did tonight. And just sucks what happened to Murph. I hope that gets corrected, because it's not fun when you trust somebody to, do you good, and then they start to shaft you. That's messed up. So if he remedies that in his internet, because his internet sucked tonight. Thank you again. Thank you again, Chula, for putting this on for us. And enjoy your family time, bro. It's awesome. And everybody just, keep collecting. There she is. Hey. And just have fun collecting what you do, and just be safe out there. And, thanks for always tuning in, everybody. We really appreciate that.
Yep. All right. With that said, guys, thanks again for joining us. And that's it. We out. Keep stacking hella comics. Till next time.
Yep.